Let's talk about something you probably haven't thought about, a hidden expiration date that might be lurking inside your Windows PC. And I'm not talking about your hardware failing. This is something else entirely, something digital, and it's critical to your security.
So the big question is, does your PC have one of these hidden deadlines? Well, for millions of people, the answer is, yeah, it does. But hey, no need to panic. We're going to walk through exactly how to find out if you're affected and what you need to do about it. It's pretty simple, I promise.
All right, so the magic date here is June 2026. That's when these crucial, you can think of them as digital ID cards or security certificates, that's when they're set to expire. Now, this isn't about your computer getting old and slow. It's much more serious. It's about a fundamental security check just failing. And when that happens, it could leave the door to your PC wide open.
Okay, to really get what's going on, we need to talk about the hero of this story. It's a feature called Secure Boot. And the best way to think about it is like a digital bouncer, standing guard at the front door of your PC every single time it starts up.
So what does this bouncer do exactly? Basically, Secure Boot is a security feature that checks the digital ID or signature of everything that tries to run when your PC first boots up. See that startup moment? That's when your computer is most vulnerable. Secure Boot makes sure that only trusted, officially signed software can load. It's what stops nasty malware from hijacking the whole process before Windows even starts.
The analogy really is perfect. With Secure Boot on, it's like a bouncer at an exclusive club. Every piece of software has to show its ID. If it's on the list, if it's legit, it gets in. If not, nope, you're not coming in. But without Secure Boot, well, that's like leaving the front door of the club wide open. Any piece of malware can just waltz right in.
Okay, so now you see why the bouncer is so important. And here's the problem. That digital ID, that security certificate, is about to expire. The list our bouncer is using to check IDs, it's about to go out of date. So who needs to be worried about this?
Microsoft has pointed out two main groups of people who should probably check their systems. First up, if your PC was made before 2024, there's a good chance it shipped with these older certificates. And second, this whole thing only matters if you actually use Secure Boot. I mean, if it's turned off, this specific issue won't affect you, though you are missing out on a really important security feature.
Not sure if yours is on? No problem. It is super easy to check. Okay, just press the Windows key and the R key together. That opens the Run box. In that little box, type msinfo32 and press Enter. A new window will pop up. Just look for a line that says Secure Boot Status. If the value next to it is on, then yeah, you'll want to stick around for the next part.
All right, so if your Secure Boot is on, it's time to check your system's actual status. We're just going to run a quick little diagnostic. And look, it might sound a bit technical, but I promise it's really just a simple copy and paste job. It'll give you a crystal clear answer. Okay, first things first. We need to open an app called PowerShell. Just go to your Start menu and type PowerShell. When it shows up in the search results, don't just click it. Right-click on it and choose Run as Administrator. That part's really important. Once you've got that blue window open, you're all set for the next step.
Okay, now this is the command we need to run. It looks a little crazy, I know, but don't worry about trying to type it out. You can just copy it directly from the description. Just paste that whole line into the PowerShell window and press Enter. What this does is it basically asks your computer, hey, show me the list of Secure Boot IDs you're using right now.
All right, a bunch of text is going to pop up, and it might look like total gibberish, but you only need to look for one thing, the year 2023. If you can find a certificate in that list with 2023 in its name, then congratulations, you're all good. Your PC has the update. But if you look through that list and you only see older dates, then your system is one of the ones that needs the update.
Okay, so what happens if you're in that needs action group? Let's talk about how to get the fix. And I've got good news. For pretty much everyone, this is super straightforward. You don't need to do any complex manual installations or anything like that.
So what does Microsoft say to do? It's really simple. Just keep your computer updated. The fix is actually being sent out through the normal Windows update that you're already used to. You just have to make sure you're installing all the available quality updates. Microsoft also suggests you have diagnostic data turned on. That just helps them make sure the update is working correctly and lets them roll out the fix safely to everyone.
And you might be thinking, what's the big deal if I skip it? Well, Microsoft was pretty clear about this. They've said that if you don't get this update, your PC might actually stop getting other security updates down the road. Or it could start failing to trust new, totally legitimate software. So you're not just compromising your security, you're also making your computer harder to maintain in the long run. So, what's the bottom line here? The main thing to remember is, you don't need to panic and you don't need to go hunting for some special download. This fix is rolling out automatically, right through Windows Update. Just let your computer do its thing, keep it updated, and you'll get that new certificate. Your PC will be secure well past that 2026 deadline.
So there you have it. Now you know how to check your PC and make sure it's secure against this hidden deadline. You're all set for 2026. But it kind of makes you wonder, right? In this crazy, complex digital world we live in, what's the next hidden deadline we should all be watching out for?